Hi. So I wanted to take a moment to share a story with you. Maybe it will resonate with you. My dad had melanoma that went to his brain, and he was dying, and I knew that, so I knew I needed to get to him. I knew he only had a few days left. So I flew down to where he was, and before I showed up, my mother said that a volunteer had come to watch him, because he was in hospice. And the volunteer had said he had felt the presence of the Holy Spirit in the room. Now, my father was a really, really good man, very disciplined man. A lot of people liked him. He worked really hard, and then he was a big member of the Orthodox faith. He did a lot for them. He was an archon and all these things that we have in our religion that are, kind of a high-ranking position. But he was really, truly a good soul, and a lot of people felt that way, and my whole life I felt that way. So I'm sitting there with him, vigil, and he's getting weaker and weaker, and the morning that he died, I started to hear something that was pretty remarkable. And what it was angels singing. It sounded like it was a glorious sound. The best way to describe it was men and women's voices, like male, female. They were kind of here, and then they were kind of way far away too. So they felt like they were everywhere. It wasn't, directly in front of me. It was just everywhere. That's the best way to describe it. And then, unlike the way we sing, which is, we sing and then we take a breath, like, I'm not a singer, but I know that singers have to take a breath in between verses or whatever. So this was not like that. So when it was basically and it did not stop at all. And it was not choppy like I just did it. It was smooth. It was gorgeous. It was everywhere. It was male, female. It was everybody. And I could not stop thinking about how beautiful it was. And it dawned on me that I was bearing witness to something that was a gift really to my father. And I just got to bear witness to it because I was sitting with him and experiencing his death basically with him. So, so the sound lasted about a day and a half. Okay. And they, the priest came and they did prayers over my father, and they, did what they do, and they took him to the morgue, and the sound was still in my ear.